How's it going, everybody? Now, before I give y'all my thoughts on like why Vin Diesel is like a superhero in movies, um, I'm just going to tell y'all who's the hardest people working in Hollywood right now. It is Vin Diesel, Sylvester Stallone, and Dwayne the Rock Johnson, and um, who else? Samuel L. Jackson. All of them. Even though Samuel Jackson, I never thought he made that good in movies if he's the main character. I don't like him as the main character, Samuel Jackson. So I want to tell y'all why the Vin Diesel movies are like superhero movies in a way. So we're gonna start off by Riddick, The Chronicles of Riddick. I bought this for $5 a few years ago, and I don't have all the Riddick movies. I only have two of them, and this is one of them I have. Um, this movie, it's okay, but it's kind of like a superhero movie, but it's an okay movie. It's not that bad of a movie. Next up is the Riddick remake, I think. I think it's sort of a remake in a way. It's not a remake, but it's called a Riddick or something. I don't know. But this film right here, it's pretty good. Vin Diesel's an amazing actor. At the time, he could whoop ass. This movie's kind of like a superhero movie, also. Next up is, now y'all know, as y'all can tell, I got OCD, so I put all the movies together in a way, and I'm gonna explain why they're like superhero movies in a way. So, Triple X. This is like a superhero movie to me. Like, you know, Vin Diesel tries to save the world and all this stuff. And it's kind of like Avengers if you think about it, because you got Samuel L. Jackson needs help to defeat these bad guys, and it's kind of like Avengers in a way if you think about it. Triple X State of the Union. I know this one don't have Vin Diesel in it. Like I said before, I got OCD. State of the Union, it came with like 3 Ice Cube movies, but State of the Union, it's kind of like a superhero movie because you got Samuel Jackson back again, and he needs help to defeat these bad guys again, and he ends up getting Ice Cube in this movie. It's a pretty good movie. Next up is Triple X: The Return of Alexander Cage. Now, these movies are the closest to Fast and the Furious with every sense of the word. I'm serious. These Triple X movies are the closest to Fast and the Furious. And Triple X: Return of Alexander Cage, fantastic movie. Love every second of it. I watched it billions of times. It's just an amazing movie. And you also got Donnie Yen in this as well. Donnie Yen be whooping ass in this. Everybody whooping ass in this. Vin Diesel, everybody. And the soundtrack is good in that movie too. Vin Diesel, I got him. He always puts good music with his movies. I'm joking. This movie's for everybody. You know, The Pacifier. It's funny. Like, some parts will make you laugh. It's funny. And it's kind of like a superhero movie. But I know it's Disney. But it's kind of like a superhero movie. You know, Vin Diesel tries to save them kids from some bad guys that's trying to get them or something or whatever. This movie's like a superhero movie also. I mean, really. Vin Diesel, he will be perfect to play any superhero, probably, because the stuff he does in movies. Next up is A Man Apart. Now, it's kind of a superhero movie in a way, but it ain't that much of a superhero. This one ain't. But I want to talk about the good things about this movie. Alright, so he gets revenge of his, wife dies. Like these bad guys kill his wife. So Vin Diesel has revenge. Vin Diesel beats the shit out of this other person, and it's crazy. This movie's good. Man Apart. Now these movies, might as well should be in Marvel, up there with Marvel. Now, first up is I still think even the first one's like a superhero movie to me, because it's like Fast and Furious. It's about Paul Walker and Vin Diesel first started meeting each other, and then Paul Walker ends up dating his sister Mia, and then I think this changed their life. After this, they made even crazier movies, Fast and Furious. So, and then this is kind of like a super movie because they defeat the bad guys at the end and stuff. And this has a lot of good racing in it. Fantastic film. Then believe it or not, Paul Walker's kind of like a superhero. Two movies in a way, but I know he passed away. I feel bad for him. I wish he was still alive, but I know this one don't have Vin Diesel in it at all. Too Fast and Furious. Now, Too Fast and Furious, it's a good sequel. It's kind of like a superhero movie also, Paul Walker's still a cop. He ends up meeting this guy named Roman Pierce, Tyrese Gibson's character. And this one stuff starts to get even crazier in the Fast and the Furious movies. Next up is, I know some people don't like this movie. There's a lot of good things about this movie. This is the first Fast and Furious movie I've ever seen. It only showed Vin Diesel one time. That was like at the end of the movie. But it's still a really well done movie. This is the first Fast and Furious movie I've ever seen. This one had the most racing. This one introduced you to Han, and there's good things about this movie I like. It's a good story also. That's what got me into the whole Fast and Furious franchise. Next up is this when they bring Vin Diesel back and Letty back and Paul Walker back and Mia Toretto back. It's Fast and Furious. It don't got the and in it. In this one, it says Fast and Furious. Now this movie right here is amazing. That's like, and what's crazy about it is Letty died in this one, but it's still a good movie, and it's a great movie. It's kind of like a superhero movie. And Fast 5 is when stuff started going down, Fast 5. That's when the franchise went, holy shit, So Fast 5, Vin Diesel and The Rock fought. You got the whole team racing with cop cars. You got the fighting scene on that train at the beginning of the movie. Oh, and then you got Hobbs end up being on their side. They end up shooting them other bad guys. This one scene, and they end up getting the bank. They stole the freaking thing in the bank to get all that money. It's crazy, and they crashed the buildings. This movie is amazing. One of the best movies ever. One of the best movies ever is Fast 5. And a lot of people consider this as one of their favorite movies. A lot of people do. Next up is Fast and Furious 6. Fast and Furious is like a super movie. Like I said, Vin Diesel is a superhero actor. Fast and Furious 6. Amazing movie. I like the fight scene on that plane at the end. That's it, plane on the other one? I think train. The fight scene on the train at the beginning of the 5th one, but the 6th one, there's just like this great fight scene in this plane when The Rock and Vin Diesel, all of them start fighting in the plane, and the plane crashes and blows up shit. And then I liked how, and then Vin Diesel has to try to get Letty back in this movie. And then he found out like Letty was still alive. It's a great movie. Great movie. With every sense of the word. Love this film. Next up is James Wan is a masterpiece. I'm serious. James Wan is a masterpiece at making movies. I'm not even joking. Like, James Wan, he makes his movies better. Like, if he came back to the Fast and Furious franchise, I'm gonna go see that no matter what, because he puts more action. If he does horror movies, he puts it more scarier, more better. He just makes the movies better. Every time he makes a movie. Furious 7. James Wan directed it, and I knew it was going to be good. As soon as I seen his name on screen, I was hooked ever since on Furious 7. And this movie's like a superhero movie because when like Jason Statham's like a super villain in a way in this movie. It's crazy. This movie has so much action. The best Fast and Furious by far. I don't even know if Fast and Furious can get better than this. Hope they make it better than this because I want to see an amazing one because this movie never gets old. I watch this thousands of times and it never gets old to me. Next up, like this is my final one. That is the Fast and Furious 8. The Fate of the Furious. Now this is also like a daggone superhero movie. Literally, almost every movie that Vin Diesel plays in is like a superhero movie. But like Fast 8, The Fate of the Furious, Charlize Theron is a super villain. She literally is. She's kind of like another Thanos in a way, but she don't fight in this movie. It's crazy, but this movie does have a lot of fighting in it, but not as good as Furious 7 had. But this movie still had great fighting scenes in it, and I like how the prison fight scene where The Rock and Jason Statham fight their way out the prison. That scene was amazing. And then when also Jason Statham goes on the team, I thought that was amazing. And I like that street race at the beginning of the movie. That was amazing. And Letty whooped ass in this movie. That was amazing. The Rock whooped ass in this movie. That was amazing. Jason Statham whooped ass in the movie. That was amazing. And I liked how Vin Diesel killed Charlize Theron's boyfriend in this movie. That was amazing. Vin Diesel fought her a quick fight at the end. Towards the end, Charlize Theron's boyfriend. That was amazing. And then also, there's like this twist at the end that you didn't see coming. That Charlize Theron got away. I was like, oh fuck. So they get you ready for number 9. This movie is like a superhero movie. It literally is. Fast and Furious is like a damn superhero movie. So is Triple X movies. Fast and Furious is even more like a superhero movie though. They keep adding crazy ass villains in these movies. So yeah, good movie, great sequel, great. But it's still ain't as good as Furious 7 is though. I think Furious 7 just beats it by a little bit and stuff. So yeah, and I do like that movie Pacifier. This was for anybody. I thought it was entertaining. It was funny. Vin Diesel was this amazing actor. He could still whoop ass. So yeah, that's it for this video. If y'all enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe and share. Get some out of everybody and peace out.